Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn weekend energy for August 7th and 8th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Also, you have the power to change my life for the better just by liking, subscribing, and watching my video all the way through. And I greatly appreciate any and all of your support. All right, let's see. What's going on for the weekend? All right, we have Prince of Pentacles. We have the Wheel, which we had the Wheel for yesterday, which was Friday. So it's about bringing change, moving forward. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo. We have King of Cups, which is water signs. We have the Moon, which is Aquarius. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. We have Five of Pentacles. We have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. We have Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Tower. All right. I think Friday's was about taking that time to yourself, and then we have the Hermit, which is also the same thing. There's something that you have to tear down, and then you have to rebuild it. There's something that you have to change. There's something that has been built on a false foundation, because the overall energy is the Tower, so there's something that has to be rebuilt. Or there could be... It could be that you're moving away from something, a person or an energy. It could be your own energy. It's about rebuilding. It could be about rebuilding yourself, rebuilding your thought process. I think the other day we had one about focusing on the glass being half full instead of half empty. We have the Moon, which could represent deception, or it could represent things that are to come. We had a lot of other signs in here. We have a lot of major cards in here. So there could be other people that are surrounding you that you have to reassess those relationships. Or it could be those energies. I feel like it's almost like finding your base, your stability, your core. For some reason, when I was looking at this card, I feel like it's the core. It's your beliefs. It's almost, I feel like you've lost that. You've lost that. You've lost you, sort of, in a way. We have the Five of Pentacles, so that's like feeling on the outs. Feeling emotional. Almost like things are on a standstill. Sometimes you almost have to take that time to yourself and say, who am I? You know, what do I believe in? Without having all of the energies of other people around you. You know, instead of morphing into what somebody else wants. I feel like maybe this weekend is for you to figure out what is your core, what is your belief, what it is. What is it that you want? How do you feel about a situation? And maybe which I say this a lot, is that get some paper and write those thoughts down. Write those, if it's good or bad or silly or whatever it is, whatever those words that come to you, those energies, those feelings that come to you, just write them all down on a piece of paper. And just write it all down, and then afterwards, look at it, and I feel like that's going to give you some answers that you're looking for. I feel like that's going to give you some clarity. So we have Prince of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Wands, so that's forward movement. And I feel like that's what's going to push you forward. We've got the Wheel, and then we have the Devil card, which is your card. And I feel like that's holding on to negative energies. Also, I feel like the Devil card is some bad habits, some bad energies. It could be, like I said, looking at the glass half empty instead of the glass half full. Refocusing those energies, changing those around, turning those around. Again, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is forward movement, and it also represents positive, good changes coming your way. But I feel like that's because you're taking that time to yourself. And like I said, writing those things down, getting those, I feel like there's some energies that's pent up inside of you that you have to release, but you're not really sure how to do that. But I feel like just by writing them down, I feel like that's going to help you a lot. And then you'll be able to see it. And I feel like maybe you being able to see that energies, I feel like that's going to help you. I do feel that you're emotional. I feel like you're feeling heavy. You're feeling weighed down. But this is an opportunity for you to release that, for you to change that, to turn things around. Again, we have the Hermit. So that is Virgo. And I feel that you need to take this time to yourself. I think yesterday's card that we closed out was about taking time to yourself and focusing on what you want. And this is really sticking out to me right here. This kind of diamond here. And I feel like that represents your intuition, your inner feeling, your inner voice that I feel like you've been ignoring. But I feel like your answers are there. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. That can also represent you. When I saw that card, my first response was feeling sad, feeling lonely. Because she kind of has this look on her face, like the look on her face, like she's looking down. And she's feeling kind of sad. But you know, maybe it's connecting with nature. Maybe that's what you need to do. Finding your core. What is your base? All right, we have Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Six of Cups. Getting to that happy place. I don't know. Like, thinking about the happy things, the positive things. I feel like it's reconnecting with somebody from your past. An old friend maybe coming back in, and maybe that person helps you to get through this. We have Temperance, which is balance. And then we have the Death card, which is Scorpio on top of that. And the Death card represents transition and transformation and change and letting go of what is no longer useful to us that we've been holding on to. And that's what I was saying about the paper and writing things down. And even if you like maybe take that paper, if it has a lot of negative things on it, and then crumpling that paper up and throwing it out and getting rid of it and releasing that energy from inside, releasing that heaviness. And then Seven of Pentacles, it's making that choice. You know, what is that choice? Are you ready to put the work in to change this around, to release that energy? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to release this? Are you ready? I feel like this has been a big year, you know, like last year and this year has been a big year for Capricorns to, you know, release that heavy energy that we've been going through for the last, I feel like, decade. That sort of mountain of heaviness that has built up, that we're ready to blow that up and rebuild that a lot, you know, stronger. And then Three of Wands, looking out towards the future. You know, making those plans, making those changes, building that tower with a new base, a stronger base. Lot of major cards here. This is a strong message for someone. This is really, the cards are really trying to tell you that you've got some work to do. Of course, you have to do what is best for you, and you have to do it when you're ready to do it. You can't force yourself to do it, but I almost feel like you are ready for the change. you know, you're ready to do some work. And it's not something that happens overnight. It's sort of a process. And like I said the other day, I feel like the first step is recognizing that there has to be some change. There has to be something there. It's recognize it, knowing that things have to change and that things are ready to turn around. And it's a process that can take years. It's not something that can happen overnight. And sometimes you feel like you're moving forward, and then sometimes you feel like you're moving backwards. But if you look back, you know, if you look back where you were, say, 6 months ago, you know, you'll be able to see that change. You'll be able to see, yeah, like I feel like I'm in a better place now than I was before. I feel like I've changed. I feel like I'm stronger. I feel like I'm more independent. I feel like I'm not going to be sucked into someone else's negative energy. I'm making those changes of, you know, keeping those positive people around me and doing those things for me that make me happy, that let me recharge, that, you know, let me feel strong to deal with the tougher times. All right. Let's see. Let's close out with a fortune reading card. Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently, feeling strong, feeling confident, knowing that this is your time. And like I said, the first step is just recognizing that there's some things that you have to work on. There's some things that you have to deal with, that there is an opportunity for you to work on this, to release some of this heavy emotional, you know, heaviness. And then the tower. And the tower could represent that there's a relationship with someone that you need to, you know, move away from, or you need to readjust that so it's not as close because that person may be toxic to you. That it's a relationship that maybe you've been holding on to it too long and it's time to move forward. But as always, as I always say, you have to do what's right for you. I would never tell you what to do, but this energy is very strong here. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.